Thank you. Welcome to Good News Week. And the big news? Great ideas. Great ideas. We're up to our nose rings in great ideas. A doctor in the US has invented a device to calm children down before medical procedures. It's a toy helmet connected to a Game Boy or a CD player, and while the child relaxes, a mouthpiece blows nitrous oxide into their face. Say hello to the pedi sedate. It's strap on, plug in, game on, breathe in, pass out. It's Rohypnol for the iPod generation. And it's times like this I'm glad I have a child-sized head. The inventor of pedi sedate says it's great because it allows anaesthetic to be administered by less skilled personnel. All you need is the helmet and the desire to render children unconscious. It's so sad Michael's dead. But it's not just for youngsters. The gas can be switched to carbon monoxide and used to send off ageing relatives. Yeah, don't see the old people laughing at that one. After spending hundreds of millions of dollars making their cars more efficient, Audi has come up with a new model that will actually give you tips while you're driving on how to save fuel. Like, hey, fatty, get a bike. Another is, do not press accelerator when vehicle is stationary, which could see you sitting at the lights for quite some time. The car even monitors driver behaviour and offers advice like, slow down. If that doesn't work, a female finger comes out from the dash and goes... You can get different personalities too, ranging from the slightly superior, you're changing down too early, to the genuinely disturbing, I have keyless entry. I want you inside me. I want you inside me now. I want you inside me. Sit on my seat. Here's an excellent idea. A British website is collecting extreme money-saving tips from people they refer to as daredevil Scrooges. Try this. Instead of simply reusing your tea bag, use a sewing machine to run a line of stitching down the middle so it can be cut in half to make two. Real, this is real. To save even more, once you've divided your tea bag, just pop one half in your mouth and fill your mouth with boiling water. Then sell your teacups on the way to casualty. A spokesman for the website said, no money-saving scheme is too bizarre. I take that as a challenge. You want fuller lips? Don't waste money on collagen. Punch yourself in the face. Throw up more often. The dog will eat it. Save the dog food. You'll be hungry. The yellow cakes in public urinals make perfectly good soap, but try to get there early. And remember, toilet paper has two sides. And that's the good news. Thank you.
It's good news week. Someone dropped the bomb somewhere, contaminating the atmosphere and blackening the sky. It's good news week. Someone found a way to give the rotting dead a will to live, go on and never die. It's good news week. It's good news week. It's good news week.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening. Tonight, with the federal police closing in, the fragrant Claire Hooper. Stand-up star, tiny bald man. Cross, we have to bear, Akmal Saleh. And comedian, author and Melbourne landmark, Denise Scott. And they're preparing to ram the good ship Mikey Robbins. Voted most outstanding newcomer at last year's Melbourne Fringe, the delicate debutante, Felicity Ward. And the devilish Jimeoin.
I thought that meant I have to kiss Denise.
Oh, no, yeah, it does.
Oh, but please, if you wouldn't mind.
I like the way this show's starting already. You have to get a flight tonight, do you?
Yes, dressed as an Arab.
First time on the show, Felicity?
Yes, it is my first time on the show.
You're looking forward to the wonder and conflict that is about to happen?
I am beside myself with joy and confusion.
So that's what my wife said.
Joy, he's confused.
And Denise,
Yes.
you have a book.
I have a few,
Yeah.
but I've only written one. And
I've only read one.
have you? Can I ask what it is?
No,
All
because
that happened at number 26.
all that happened in number 26.
How amazing! That's the book I wrote.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
I think we should just duck into the show now, and we're going to keep it moving this week at a hectic pace. Race 1 is What's the Story? Claire, Akmal, Denise.
Oh, yeah.
Fingers on the button.
Aussie Taliban.
Capable of holding down jobs.
What's going on?
Oh,
that's
graffiti.
Graffiti world map.
That's the graffiti thing around the world.
Yes.
The people, the 6 people.
Those silly boys.
The boys, not silly. The boys in London. Is it London that got
Yeah, it was
got
London.
charged and put in prison for graffitiing the trains.
That's right.
Australian boys.
The Australian-
Australia does it again.
Free the Aussie 6.
Yeah. I'm behind you.
And I think that the ultimate challenge for a graffiti artist is to do something like, say, go to Great Wall of China and write Asians out. or go to the Wailing Wall and write Arabs out. I dare someone to do that. $20, whoever does it.
It may not be racial slurs on graffiti. Graffiti can be quite artistic too.
It can be,
course
but,
it can.
but it's not. It's less challenging. If it's
Oh, no, it's not. My daughter is... Well, she's not exactly a graffiti... She's out of the country, so we can talk freely. But she's an installation artist, and she's been in quite a lot of trouble. I think it's terrible that these kids have been put in jail for it, because she, in fact, caused quite a lot of controversy in Melbourne with an artwork she put in the Flinders Street subway. It was talkback radio, it was shut down, it was... And I'm just hoping
What
someone
did
will
she
say...
do?
Well, thank you,
In
Claire.
those windows?
What did she do? I thought, oh, this is really
No,
fierce.
but those
Silhouette of her
windows
mum
down in
naked.
the...
Yes, there's windows in the Flinders Street subway in Melbourne, in the city there.
Yeah.
And she had a piece, right, where it was one video screen flashing the word more, more, more. And in the other video screen, it was flashing words like eat, you know, drink, celebrate, more,
she
more,
doesn't
more.
have a big vocabulary.
Yeah, no, this is where it got into trouble, Akmal.
Yeah,
Because the words then went into things like, well, make love, but not those 2 words.
Yes.
A much more straightforward
Beginning with
word.
F.
We're beginning with F, 4 letters. More. And look, I must admit, when I first saw it, I was horrified. Not so much by the artwork, by the thought of having to have 6 more. You know, it just made me feel exhausted. And you know, but the thought of her going to prison for something like that, although that would have at least
there
got
wouldn't
her
be-
out of home.
Actually, mind you, that's a really tough night, first night in prison. What are you in for? Armed robbery. You? Installation artist.
So basically the story is...
Can I tell you quickly? It's the best bit of graffiti I've ever seen, and I've never forgotten it. It's really funny. It's not particularly artistic, but it's amusing. This guy on this toilet door wrote in big black letters, "I hate wogs," which is a standard one. I understand. I hate them too. But this other guy must have come in and seen this and thought, I'll get this guy. And he wrote in really tiny writing, really tiny. He wrote, "All Aussie are bofta." It was spelled B-O-F-T-A. Just imagine this guy walking out going, yeah, I really got him, eh?
Ladies and gentlemen, they have it. I'm going to give them 10 points. Start the show. Hey, teens, looking for something to do in your gap year? Then why not try graffiti tourism? A Sydney-based crew has been sentenced to an extended holiday in London after a train-spraying tour of Australia, Japan and half of Europe. Yeah, they had to go to London because they couldn't find any trains in Sydney. The gang were jailed after being linked to more than $140,000 worth of damage in a dozen attacks, or $140,000 worth of art in a dozen mobile exhibitions, depending on your point of view. It's hard being a graffiti artist in prison. Every time you mark off another day on the wall, they add a month to your sentence. But who hasn't wanted to travel to...
Jimeoin like that.
Nice, nice. Good gag. I'll be having that.
Who hasn't wanted to travel to some exotic foreign land, walk up to an ancient piece of architecture and spray a cock and balls on it?
Well, the best bit of graffiti in my area, poo smells written on the ground. Brilliant, right? Genius. Only just beaten by this bit of incredibly inspired vandalism. Round the corner from me, they've replaced it now, which is just a travesty because it was art. All this vandal had done was, instead of writing anything, he had just torn the bottom off an evangelical billboard. So it said, "The Son of God, Jesus Christ, cleanses us of all our sins. Share a peri-peri platter today."
Can I tell you the best one that I've ever seen?
Why not?
Someone had written in the toilet, "God hates homos," but they'd spelt it wrong, and someone had written underneath, "What does he think of Tabbouleh?" Was that worth it?
That's good. That's good.
Mikey, Felicity, Jim, kick up your heels.
Okay, sunshine, knock it out. Yep, he's the Brooklyn
Charles
District
Tins.
Attorney. Yeah.
Just said his name, didn't it?
Look at you reading.
Oh, I love this story. I love
Worst Tootsie impression ever.
this guy in New York. His mum had died. So for years, he used to frock up as her and pick up her pension check. Like to the wigs, the glasses, and when Social Security had come around, he'd answer the door like that and said he couldn't... Yeah, he kept it going for years. I think some reason, I could be wrong, I think his boyfriend was involved.
Was it Martin Lawrence in Big Mama's house?
Don't go there, girl.
Yes. Yeah, that's
I like
the
that.
story. Yeah. But you know, this is the guy who, you're right, Mike. He dressed up to as his mother, which has died. But you know who's the most surprised? His dad.
They do have it, ladies and gentlemen, as bizarre as it sounds. New York criminal mastermind Thomas Parkin is in a bit of trouble after dressing up as his dead mother for 6 years. The hardest part were the long, uncomfortable nights he spent fooling his dad.
See? Why do you laugh when he says it? Is this an ethnic thing?
On one occasion, to renew his mother's driver's licence, Thomas showed up in full makeup, dress, wig and manicured nails. But staff knew something was up when Irene Parkin suddenly became 18 inches taller and alive.
And had a penis. I knew they'd come around eventually.
Look at the joy and the pride in your face. You're like, I said penis on national
I
television.
know. Lucky I didn't say.
Yeah, lucky.
If I'm with you, that woman halfway up there shaking her head like my mum does, going, I don't think we need that.
There's no need for that.
That's not a mum, that's her son dressed as.
Parkin has been charged with fraud, grand larceny and criminal impersonation. But he's begging for leniency. After all, he's just been told his mum is dead. So after one psycho round of Good News Week, the Hooper team are on 10 points. The Robbins team, 10 points! Coming up, more! During the break, as we sued New Idea for getting something right, both teams were given 3 clues to a recent strange but true story. Hooper, Saleh and Scott have...
I broke the mask already, okay?
What's happening to you
I
tonight?
can't carry it all at once, which is why I make such a bad thief. It's like, I'll come back for that one.
Yeah.
It's going so startlingly well.
I'm going to have to put the... Oh, you've seen who I... Oh, God, I can't...
We also have...
That's a tribute to that bloke with the 3 legs. Rolf Harris, yeah.
Did you honestly not remember Rolf Harris's...
I couldn't remember, no, because...
Oh, that's part of the Australian citizenship test. You'll have to leave. You have to know Rolf.
No, the other Australians agree.
But I've got a special test. You can't come to Egypt unless you know who Egypt's #1 cricketer is.
Akmal, Saleh.
No, it's a trick question. Egyptians don't play cricket.
Now, I don't want to interrupt your flow.
Sorry, there is no flow.
No.
But we also have
all right,
this.
But the third, well, yes, this involves something I've never done on television before.
Fantastic.
Diamonds are forever. They were only made to please me. They can stimulate and tease me. They won't leave in the night. I've no fear that they might desert me. I'm going to do an Akmal and honk because I've never done that. I'm just a little overwhelmed.
Oh, no, that was
really
lovely.
Please, that's
Lovely.
cool, isn't it?
When I closed my eyes, I could hear Tommy Cooper.
But you're taking medication for that.
My HRT's kicked in, that's for sure. See, most of that audience won't know what it is. You don't even know what HRT is, do you? No,
I know
that'd be
HTC.
right.
I don't even know who Donnie Cooper is.
And Robbins, Ward and Jimeoin got a bovine friend. Come on, you've got to be, come on, that's got to make you happy, doesn't it?
It makes him utterly happy.
Speak.
It's been castrated.
I don't know what I ate.
Can I have a go?
Yeah, sure. Oh! It normally takes longer.
Yeah, sure. They've said that before.
We also have an arm.
I am Optimus Prime. I am about to make a terrible sequel.
See if you can get one of my nasal hairs.
Oh, nasal hair. Okay, hang on. It takes a while. Get in there, get in there. Hang on, we're going in, we're going in, we're going in, we're going in, we're going.
Hey, talk about classy television.
Did you know nasal hair is the longest hair in your body? It's attached to your arsehole.
And finally, this.
And now, the end is near, and so I face final curtain. My friend, I say it clear as it is, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway, but more, much more than this, I did it my way.
Take a bow.
I don't know why, but I suddenly thought we were an Italian game show there for a second.
Can I take this stupid thing off now?
What thing?
Take it off, yeah.
Take it off, take it off. Woo! Put it back on.
More true strangeness a little later. Right now, the world news game called 3.5 Corners. Hooper team, you're up!
Yes.
In Zambia, the president recently threatened to cook a monkey for lunch. Why?
He was making jungle curry. He was...
He was
Come on.
upset. I know the capital of Zambia. Is
Yes.
that any Lusaka?
Oh, that's no.
Didn't the monkey attack him in some way?
It may be considered an attack by some.
I don't know how put the monkey weed on him. I don't
Yes,
know-
you've got
I
it.
don't know
Thank
what
you
the
very
monkey
much. 2
was.
points. She does have it.
How we got so close.
Done.
Or if he did
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
What does that mean for my dog at home?
Maybe he was a German monkey.
Yes.
Urinated on him during a press conference.
Why was the monkey at a press conference? I'm sorry, you don't see Laurie Oakes take a piss on Kevin Rudd. As much as you'd like to.
I would love to see monkey conference. Little monkey glasses.
Questions?
I don't think it was the monkey's press conference. It was the
It could have
president's.
been.
How do monkeys take a pee? Like, is it one leg up or is it like, would you be on the shoulder? What?
I don't know, Mum.
Well, I don't know why I'm looking at you, Akmal.
What's going on? I'll show you later.
In Philadelphia, a man who got fed up with children making a racket outside his house played something to scare them off. What was it?
Michael Jackson's greatest hits.
No.
You've already mentioned him. Rolf Harris. Rolf Harris,
No.
shake the peg with the extra leg.
No.
Needle.
He was playing a game of dodgeball using a real cannon.
The extra leg might come into it somehow.
Oh, extra leg. Rolf Harris is the only...
What's the question? He played.
He played something to scare them off. What was it?
Oh, he played
testicles?
his leg. He played
His
The
testicle?
testicle could have been involved there.
The wang banjo?
No.
Oh, for goodness sake.
I'm going to end the horror here. He played quite loudly sexually explicit dialogue from a pornographic movie.
So, Michael Jackson's greatest hits? I'm not sure. That doesn't make sense.
And that made the kids go away?
I don't know why he played it, Mikey. I just know that that's what he did.
Because we didn't do very well. Do you have any more for us? We could
No, you got 4 out of 6. That's not bad.
That'll
That's
do,
not
yeah.
bad.
Yeah,
4
that's
out of
not
6 ain't
But
bad.
did you give an extra point for me knowing the capital of Zambia? Surely.
Wait, I'll just check. No. In India, soldiers will now disperse rioters by throwing a new type of hand grenade. What's in the grenades?
Smaller grenades.
No.
Curry powder?
Yes!
Really? What? Oh, I thought I was going to come off as being racist. Yes!
I was so surprised. It is, in fact, red chili powder, which is 100 times hotter than the chili commonly used in cooking. So red chili powder? Yeah, I'm going to give it to you.
What do you do if an Irishman throws a pin at you? Run, he's got a grenade in his mouth. That's racist, but I can do it.
You can
'cause
do it,
I'm
though.
Irish. If you were Jewish and you said that, there'd be war.
About an Irishman.
Not on.
Irish and you know that joke?
Yeah, there's heaps of jokes about Irish people.
Irish guy walking through Belfast, he feels a gun in his back, and the voice says, "Are you Catholic or a Protestant?" He says, "Neither, I'm a Jew." And the voice says, "Man, I must be the luckiest Palestinian in Belfast." Thank you, Akmal. I forgot all about that joke.
That's a good one. What do you call it when you bum?
What a surprise.
What do you call it when your bum catches fire? Arson.
Actually, that might be the best joke I've ever heard.
Yeah, that's my joke.
Guy goes to the doctor, he's got a strawberry stuck up his arse, and the doctor says, "Oh, I've got some cream for that."
Tell me about the guy that goes to the bar with the steering wheel in his pants.
The guy goes up, he goes, steering wheel sticking out of his trousers. Boris, you got steering wheel sticking out of your face. He says, "I know, it's driving me nuts."
Do you have children?
Yes, I
You
do.
do?
Yes.
Oh, at least the jokes aren't wasted then.
Hi, everyone!
Hi, sorry.
In North Carolina, teenage girls are being offered $1 a day to not do something. What is it?
Homework.
No, have babies. Have bubbies.
Tthank you. Fall pregnant.
$1 a day?
$1 a day, $1 a day.
Every day for 9 months, that's not a bad.
But I think once you actually fall pregnant, you probably stop
You lose
receiving
$1.
the dollar.
Yeah, you get the money at graduation if you have remained
Yeah.
unpregnant. And then at graduation you continue, you're still unpregnant and you get all of the...
So if you want to keep getting the money, you just have to hold the baby inside.
Do you imagine?
Hello, hi, my name's Paul. This used to be my show.
It's weird. I just had... Sorry, Paul. But no. it's just weird because it has to, talking about birth, all I can see is your head.
That's what comes out first.
Yeah, I'm just sorry. It was an
Although
image that I had to get rid of.
But I actually, an interesting fact, I came out ass first. I did. I was like ass first.
How can they tell?
I'm going to give you 2 points.
And you know why? Because it was the end that wasn't talking.
The doctor slapped my mum.
I'll do your one again. I liked your one.
They
too.
thought it was twins.
I'm going to give you 2 points. Tell you what. Anyone manages to make him shut up for a second, they get 2 points.
What if I make myself shut up?
Oh, well, minus 2 points.
But you're treating us as a plural.
Oh, there we go. Another 2 points.
It's a team effort. It's
Oh, there's another 2 points. Yeah. It's the first time anyone's gone into negative figures. The Hoopers now on 8 points. How sad. The Robins is already on 20 points. Up next, Clash of the Titans.
It's Good News Week. It's Good News Week.
This is the contest we call Clash of the Titans. Denise and Felicity, out the front now! Wow, you're really...
Wow. I'm excited. I am wearing a one-piece. If anyone's worried, it is a one-piece.
Yeah, and I'm excited and I'm wearing a continence pad, so away we go.
Lovely.
Are you ready?
I couldn't be happier with the conversation we've just had. It's taken my mind to many places. The ladies here will face off on the battleground of current affairs. First to buzz in with the correct answer gets the points, but remember, your names are the buzzers.
Oh, Denise. Denise.
Your buzzer seems to have a problem.
Can I call myself Wardy? Is that because Felicity's got 4 syllables?
No, Felicity. It's Felicity. We're going with Felicity. Denise and Felicity.
Hey, why don't you call yourself Wardy? I'll call myself Scotty. Would that be all right? Because that's 2 syllables each.
Sounds extra Australian. Extra Australian.
Wardy.
Wardy and Scotty.
All right.
Why don't you just go one piece incontinence?
Incontinence has got too many syllables.
Okay. What are the names again? I'll write them
now
down.
I've forgotten. Am I doing
Scotty.
Denise? All right.
Scotty.
All right.
I'm going to think I'm on bloody Star Trek the whole time. Down in the engine room. And who are you? You're Wardy.
Wardy.
Yeah. Okay.
Can one of you be... If you're Scotty, can you be Wardo?
Wardo, yeah.
I
can be Macca if you like.
I would like you to be Felicity, but we've had a conversation about that. We have Scotty and Wardo.
Okay.
Okay, they're about to start.
All right.
Who did Tasma Walton recently marry?
Wardo! Oh, sorry. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry too. Oh, thank God I had the pad on. We both knew. Don't sneeze. Can we say it together?
Wardo was just a hair's breadth in front there. If you want to say it together, say it together.
Rove.
Thank you very much.
I still beat you.
Yeah, you did.
I'm going to give you 2 points. That's an ear shredding sound.
I do apologise. I don't get out much.
Which king and queen recently visited Australia?
Scotty, I forgot my name. They were Spanish.
Yes.
The woman Sophia.
Yes.
And the
I'll give you 1 point for that. I'll give you 1 point. 1 point.
What about Frederico?
I'll give you 1 point for that. I'll give you 1 point for one. I'll give you 1 point.
I'll
give you 1 point.
It's
One.
Look, okay. All right, so I'm a little bit slow with hints, but there's things going on with me. I've got some problems.
You have a wet pair of pants.
Ladies, just a bit of decorum here.
I'm sorry.
Juan Carlos and Sophia of Spain. I'll give you 2 points.
Oh, thanks. I can't believe I didn't get that one. Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah. No, let's talk about it after the show.
One. I'm thinking what?
Okay, Scotty Wardo, here we go. Which former astronaut has recorded a rap song with...
Scotty! Buzz Aldrin. 'Cause
Got
that's
it.
the only one I know.
Yep.
That's the only one.
With Snoop Dogg, if you missed it.
It's Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg, yeah. Buzz in at any time. That was good, coming in early there. It was good.
Don't you patronise
I'm not
me. I haven't taken my HRT. I could lose it. Slap you.
I want to be here for that. Sorry, I've never been through menopause. Is that what you're talking about? Is that HRT?
Ad nauseum, apparently I am. Sorry.
It's going well tonight, I tell you. Who am I talking about? She's a modest girl who likes her underwear to match her outfits, which are not too skimpy or low cut.
Scotty!
Yep.
Sharon Stone.
No.
You're the victory lap ready. You're like, I got this one. Oh, wrong.
Well,
Okay.
I thought there was irony in it.
No, you get all the other clues.
Well, okay.
There are none.
Good.
She's a modest girl who likes her underwear to match her outfits, which are not too skimpy or low cut. It may not
Kylie
be a
Minogue.
breathing person. Kylie Minogue again. No. no.
Mother Teresa. Oh, sorry.
No, that's all right. Anybody know?
Is it Miley Cyrus?
No.
Is it the other one of those young'uns?
No.
Princess
No.
Di?
I'm going to
Is
stop.
it anyone we care about?
That is a good question.
It's Barbie.
That's not a person, you stinking ape.
I wish I could take credit for that, but in fact it's a quote, you see. She's a modest girl. I'm quoting someone else.
Oh, sorry.
Who are you quoting?
Ken.
Yes, Paul.
If I may be the one to ask the questions, that'd be great. If you could just focus on answering them, that would be really good. Okay. Which British singer is releasing a range of wrapping paper with words about rehab on it?
Scotty.
Amy Winehouse?
You've got it. 2 points.
I thought you were talking about a rapper then. I thought Dizzy Rascal would put out paper that just said, fix up, look sharp. But that's not it.
I don't know who you're talking about.
HRT.
Oh,
HRT.
Last question. As part of a Canadian study into addiction, what creature did scientists teach to gamble?
Oh, Scotty, monkeys?
No.
What?
Rats?
Wardo? Rats?
Thank you, Wardo. You've got it. And at the end of the Clash of Titans, Denise scored 6 points. Felicity, or Wardo, scored 8 points, ladies and gentlemen. To find out how the brain controls addictive behaviour, a Canadian psychologist has taught rats to gamble. The creatures were given 4 options for getting sugar pellets. The more they took, the higher the risk the pellets would stop coming. The rats soon learned it was better to choose an option with fewer pellets, but fewer penalties. The rodents eventually became so addicted to gambling, they sold their TV network and bought a casino in Macau. That's all right. But while the gambling rats were more likely to choose fewer pellets and fewer penalties, they were less likely to squeak, "Let it ride!" while chatting up the long, leggy blonde mouse in the low-cut dress. The bad news is, when the sugar pellet test was trialled on humans, all they got were fat gamblers who wouldn't go to bed when you told them. Over there, 28 points. Over there, 14 points. After the break, Hotspot. In my hand, a bunch of questions about the news of the week. Down there, 6 of Australia's most affordable comedians and a plastic pineapple slice we call the Hotspot. Are you ready?
Sure.
What monument should be built in memory of Michael Jackson?
A statue?
A little kid, and it's a robot, and it dances, but it sings as well and goes, "Now you can't touch this."
Statue of Michael Jackson. You know how you see him everywhere with the nose broken off? Like a sort of, yeah.
What about a gigantic mausoleum? Hey.
I think what you could do is you could just put the statue in an area where there's loads and loads of pigeons so he could slowly turn white over
Yeah.
If you were spraying graffiti in London, what would you write?
Get your teeth fixed.
Smile, you miserable bastard.
After you've gotten your teeth fixed.
See paradise, steal some bread.
What's your best money-saving tip?
This one doesn't cost... Oh, tip.
If you can use a tea bag twice, condoms have two sides.
Except those ribbed ones.
Yeah, well, actually, I did that anyway for my pleasure.
What's the best way to keep a child quiet?
Unfortunately, he's dead.
Yes, the statue.
Well, seriously, breastfeeding? Well, I know it's kids, isn't it? Oh, God, they're
Oh, yeah.
old.
Man, I'd hate to go to your place for milk and cookies. It'd be terrible. My mum used to... anyway. Different story.
Which dead person would you like to impersonate?
I can do all of them if they're dead.
What would you do if you had won the $90 million lotto?
I'd give it to some rats and see if they could double it.
If you were Kevin Rudd's mother, what advice would you give him? Yeah, go on to yes, no.
Stop doing that thing that you do your mouth at. That thing, yeah. Stop doing that. It's really annoying.
When are you going to settle down and get a real job like your brother? No, that was for me, wasn't it?
Oh, I don't know. Do something with your hair, Kevin. Perm it.
What's the name of the eighth dwarf they never talk about? Yeah, that hurt. Thank you for that one. Yeah. Oh, he's walking backwards. What a surprise.
The eighth dwarf would be Junkie. He'd be going, oh yeah, sorry Snow White, have you just got a couple of, I'm just gonna have a little snooze and then I'll be right. Yeah, I just had a really long day and I've got 3 kids at home and how long can I do this for? I don't know. Well, we'll find out. Yep, just ran out of time just then. Yep, just wore out my welcome. Yep. Yeah, no, all of them hate me now. Yeah. Everyone who's watching, back out. Is that what you said? Yeah, I'll just make my way over here.
What will you say to everyone at your school reunion? What would you say to everyone at your school reunion?
Gee, life hasn't been too kind to you, has it?
I would like to go to a different reunion and just watch people try and remember me. They remember me!
If you were a pigeon...
Great. Strong South Pole.
If you're a pigeon, whose head would you crap on?
Hey! You don't have to be a pigeon to do that.
Oh dear. Claire Hoop, you have the floor.
Oh, no, the Michael Jackson monument. That's all, it's just a cold...
Yeah.
What would you say if a footy player asked you on a date?
No means no.
Yeah. I'd love to ask you in, but I've only got room for 12 people.
Thank them all, ladies and gentlemen. Strange but True is next.
It's Good News Week.
Let's take one more look at those clues. Claire, Akmal, Denise, you had the robber.
Do you have any idea how ridiculous you look?
I'm the Michael Jackson monument. This contains a small child.
A candle holder, that's worth going to jail for. Because, you know, you never know when the lights are going to go out.
Yes. You also had...
And I got this, which is... Everyone should have this. Just, you know, get out and put it up whenever you feel like slowing people down. Every time I've put one of those up, they've built a school around it. It's really strange.
And finally, this moment.
Diamonds are forever. They were only made to please me. They can stimulate and tease me. They won't leave in the night. I have no fear that they will desert me. Diamonds are forever. Diamonds are forever and ever and ever and
Very graceful, very ladylike. Lovely moments in that for me. So do we have a story that connects those?
Who needs one?
Let's move on then.
No, there is a story.
There is a story.
Now, these diamond thieves, jewel thieves, got into the getaway car and they were being chased by the police, but the guy who was driving refused to go over the speed limit because he didn't want to be busted speeding. Because, you know, it was the weekend, there was double demerit points. You know, if we're going to steal jewels, don't do it on double demerit points, long weekend. That's what he was saying, and, yeah, that's what happened, yeah. Thank you for that laugh, that was good.
Did you want to do anything?
This is true, right? I went to the doctor. It's got the connection, I'll just tell you now.
Yeah.
But I went to the doctors, this is recently, and afterwards I came out and the receptionist, true story, she called me over and she said, Denise, are you in menopause? And I thought, oh, there must be some drug trial or something going on. And she went, oh, you know, so I went, well, no, yes, you know, look, I don't know. And I said, I've been shitty lately, but I've been shitty all my life, so what do you know? And I'm certainly hot in bed at night, but we've got a new doona. But then, anyway, this is true. She said, no, Denise, I meant, are you in menopause, the musical? So I felt it real good. Anyway, so I'm hoping that I might be, after that song, that they will have seen me and that I might get the damn gig.
Yes.
Your singing was beautiful. I'm going to give you an extra point for the singing.
Yes.
They do have it, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, the bank robber thing. Yes, a gang of English jewel thieves have been caught because their getaway driver didn't want to break the speed limit. Neil Murray has been dubbed the Catch Me If You Can, Oh You Did thief. The gang still might have got away, but Neil wouldn't drive off until Dazzler the Blowtorch Tomlinson had done up his seatbelt. When officers finally pulled him over, Neil said, do you have any idea how fast you were going? The good news is Neil Murray now has plans for a cunning jailbreak. He's going to wait till he's served his sentence, then bam, he's out of there.
You know, but by the time he gets out of jail, he would have got his points on his licence back.
Yeah, I think we're all...
Mikey, Felicity, Jim, you had the cow.
This is one of the worst moments of my life.
I was going to say the other thing. This is one of the greatest moments of my life.
I think you've seen both the cow and the robotic arm. And now we have this.
Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was thought, I ate it up and spit it up. I faced them all, and I stood tall and did it my way.
That's the end of my career there.
Menopause the musical could be calling.
Question mark?
What's the story? Can someone tell me?
I don't know what the story is,
No,
but what I would like it to be.
What I'd like to know is, does there actually need to be pins inside the hat?
This is my fantasy. That it's not with a cow, but it's... No. So it's a film, and it's a cow that wants to be a dancer, and he gets into an exclusive inner-city performing arts school, but his parents don't want no son of mine to be a dancer poofter. And so he runs, distraught, away from home, gets caught up in an electric fence, has an awful accident where his arm is disfigured, gets replaced by a robotic arm, and then invents something called the bovine boogaloo, revolutionising dance and winning the love and respect of his parents.
But he did it his way.
But he did it his way, and that's the name of the movie.
I must mention at this point that sadly, cow is the female of the bovine gender.
It's about a cow's going to milk themselves in their own time.
Yes.
And they can go, and there's a robotic
right.
thing
Jimeoin's right, yeah.
that gives them a happy ending whenever they want.
They do have it, ladies and gentlemen. 10 points. Thanks to new research on making dairy farms more efficient, Australian cows could soon choose when and how many times a day they're milked. The idea is they wander into the dairy and stand in specially built milking units.
She thought it was a really good idea, then, bizarre enough, the fake cutters...
I'm leaking! Excuse me. Sorry. Go ahead.
They stand in specially built milking units. A laser pointed at the teats identifies where to fit the cups, and a robotic arm comes out, sticks them on. Oh, cold. Everyone wins. The cows get relief when they want, the farmer doesn't have to do the milking, and the robots get to take over just that little bit more of the world. Of course, there can be problems with contamination if a bull wanders in by mistake. Although it is thought to be very high in protein. Early tests have led to an increase in productivity in the dairy and a decrease everywhere else as the farmers spend all their time in the milking shed dressed as a cow. Stay tuned, Hornbags. Fast Money is next. Here it is, the game that comes back to bite you on the arse. Kevin Rudd's Fast Money. In Romania, a motorist has been arrested after attacking a man who was crossing the road too slowly. What did the motorist do?
Oh, I know this one.
I'm going to give it to you straight away.
He bit him.
Thank you very much. Do you know what?
Jumped out of his car and bit him.
Do you know whereabouts on his body he bit him?
In Romania.
In the finger?
No.
In the bum?
No.
In the ear.
Sank his teeth into the pedestrian's belly.
Oh, that's a good spot.
Yeah. Would that make him go faster?
It normally does for me.
In the UK, a landscape gardener has become a world eating champion after consuming 16 metres of what?
Garden hose.
Hot dogs?
No.
Oh, nettles.
What type of nettles?
The chocolate nettles.
Nettles. What type of nettles?
Stinging nettles.
Thank you very much.
What?
In Croatia, an accident-prone shepherd had to be rescued after following his flock where?
To New York.
I know this.
Oh, it's the landmines.
No, yeah.
Landmines.
Landmines.
Minefield.
Minefield, yes.
Minefield.
New York.
Yes! In Sweden, an artist caused a bomb scare when people mistook his installation of fake explosives for the real thing. What were the fake explosives? Mikey.
Carrots attached with each other, with wires to each other.
Thank you very much. He has it.
Really?
And the weird thing was, Denise's daughter wasn't responsible.
And the last one, I'll throw it open. A Royal Navy captain has
Brussels
banned...
sprouts.
He's banned Brussels sprouts from his warship. How did he describe?
They're the devil's food.
Yeah, I'm going to give it to you. The devil's vegetable.
Are you autistic?
Look, it was my favourite story.
The people always assume the devil goes, I will kill you. But we don't know. We've never heard the devil. He might go, hi, I'm the devil. I'm going to eat your soul and that.
So, in the clinic tonight, Claire Hooper, Akmal Saleh and Denise Scott scored an infectious 47 points. Scratched by Mikey Robbins, Felicity Ward and Jimeoin on 63 points. Remember the website 10.com.au/GNW for the podcast, the bonus features and our new range of chocolates with a glass and a half of Mikey in every block.
So I'll tell you what, the work's killing me.
So we say, be quiet, Mother, I've almost finished, and leave you with the good news for the week ahead. Adelaide's Festival of Ideas will award their top prize to the person who suggests holding it somewhere else. The Gold Coast premiere of Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince will go terribly wrong when there's a mix-up and fans are shown a film of hairy otters and a half-baked plinth. Participants at tomorrow's broadband conference in Sydney will have to meet in person. Says it all, really. Prince Charles will deliver the BBC lecture on global warming, promising that something would definitely be done about it if only his mum would die. And Chappelle Corby and her cellmates will celebrate her 32nd birthday with a game of musical chair. Musical mattress and musical toilet bucket. Like they do every day. Good night.